All right. And we back with another episode of Hey, I'm Just Asking. And today, we want to talk about Taylor Heinicke or Carson Wentz. The turnover king versus Mr. Are You a Leader? Who do you start? Hey, let's start the debate. All right, man, y'all already know how I feel about Taylor Heinicke, the turnover king. But now, since he got the throne, he's already the starting quarterback. We got to go to why is there even being a conversation, and that is Carson Wentz. Mr. Are You a Leader? Now, with Carson Wentz, this is the thing that's crazy about Carson Wentz. Like, Carson Wentz has never been criticized for his talents. Like, Carson Wentz, man, it's like that. Carson Wentz can make every throw. Yes, he can. But this is the thing with Carson Wentz. Now, honestly, Carson Wentz and Taylor Heinicke are very similar. I would just say that Carson Wentz has the best arm, right? But man, all right, let me break out their stats. So officially, Carson Wentz has played in 7 games, right? Taylor Heinicke has played in 9. So it's only really a difference of 2 games. Now, yards for the season for Carson Wentz is 1,612 yards. Taylor Heinicke, 1,859 yards. Man, Carson Wentz, 11 touchdowns. Taylor Heinicke, 12 touchdowns. Carson Wentz, 6 interceptions. Taylor Heinicke, 6 interceptions. Carson Wentz quarterback rating is 86.3 rating. And Taylor Heinicke has 89.6 rating. Right? So, honestly, they're very similar. But like I said, Carson Wentz has the best arm. But this Carson Wentz we getting here? Oh, nah. It's like, I know why. We brought you here because we knew that Taylor Heinicke actually really is not a starting quarterback. This was his final chance to prove that he was a starting quarterback. And now, we brought you here because, and I'll say this, though, in defense of Carson Wentz, since I did Carson Wentz first, I'll say this, one of my subscribers brought this to my attention. And he was like, the difference between Taylor Heinicke and Carson Wentz is Carson Wentz didn't have a running game for our first, 6. Brian Robinson, you know the incident that happened with that. Like, I think that is going to be better for Antonio Gibson in the long run now that they get to play together. Because Antonio Gibson actually should not be a starter. So I like that they brought Brian Robinson. But we're not talking about them. We're going to get back to the topic at hand. But he was saying that Carson Wentz didn't have a running game. So, yes, I have to agree. I definitely have to agree. But this is also where they're both similar. It was the same turnover rate. So what we getting? Who do you start? Ron Rivera. But hold up. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Ron Rivera. Because now I want to talk about Taylor Heinicke. The turnover king. The turnover king, man. You know what it is. I don't know how many he gonna hand out, man. He love giving away money, man. I declare he do. I declare, man, he loves giving away money. The church's money, man. But in the difference between him and Carson Wentz, man, Taylor Heinicke can extend a play or he can make plays with his legs. The only thing with Taylor Heinicke is, man, that clock in his head, man. He on daylight saving time. I don't know what is going on with him. He could see the pressure, but will still feel as though he has time to get it off. Now, sometimes he does, but it's been plenty and plenty of times. Man, he's made that mistake when we had the momentum. Or at least it was an even struggle. He's made that mistake. But as far as the difference between him and Carson Wentz, he's actually a leader. But man, you just make too many turnovers and you don't have the accurate deep ball. Like the wide receivers, man, been going and getting it for you. Man, they've been making you look good. As good as you could look. But who would you start? Ron Rivera. So I'm like, if you added up 1 + 1, it's like, okay, the 2 is what's the lesser of evils, man? The same guys. So if it was me, Ron Rivera, but hey, what do I know? I'm not a coach. I ain't never coached a down in the NFL. But man, if you got the same quarterback regardless, man, put the rook in. Sam Howell. Sam Howell. Whoever you start, as soon as they make a mistake, man, you bring the rook in. You got to shake something up. See what the rookie can do. But it also depends on, and this is the thing as well, that offensive line been looking stinky. The offensive line been looking stinky, man, so that's still a problem within a problem. You know, it's like Wentz, at least with Wentz, though, he will get rid of the ball a little quicker. And, man, the deep ball, hey, yeah, we started to see glimpses of that before he went down. But, hey, look, he was stinking it up before he went down. Let's not get that twisted. Let's not get that twisted. So, for him to come back, like I'm saying, and then, okay, now let's talk about the game at hand. I'm going to give this all in one blog. I might as well. Because I want to talk about what's the keys to victory versus Cleveland. Now, Cleveland, this is actually going to be a tough game for us. This will be no gimme. Because, see, this is what's going to happen in this game. And it's like we've been looking shaky. We've been looking shaky on this. They're a physical team. Them physical teams been doing what they want to do with a little help from our guy, Taylor Heinicke, Ron Rivera. And guess what? They're definitely going to run the football, Jack Del Rio. But this is another thing about this team. Since I'm laying it all down on the line right now, we're going to face another mobile quarterback, Deshaun Watson. Like, this is one thing. Now, okay, defensive line, y'all been looking good. I guess we got Chase Young back in, so it should be a... Hey, look, he had a good game. He was one of the bright spots. So Chase had a good game. So, man, with them, man, they're going to run the football. You know what Chubb Rock going to do. Man, Nick Chubb Rock, they're going to run. And then with a quarterback like Deshaun Watson, like, he not even going to run too much. He going to stay in. He's one of them. He's the prototype. He can stand in that pocket and just pick you apart. Hey, Jack Del Rio, get the memo on this. Because, like, this is going to be the most versatile quarterback we saw this year. And he got, what, like a couple games under his belt now. So, yeah, the secondary is going to have to be on A1. Linebackers, Jamin Davis. What we got? Mayo? I don't even know what we got going on. I just be so intensified. You're not standing out for me to call your name. But, yeah, this is going to be a defensive. We got to eat. But we got to, now you got to come up with a nice scheme for this one, Jack Del Rio. A nice scheme. Penalties. Ron Rivera. Penalties, man. We got to get them disciplined. And that's a mental thing. So what's going on over there? Then we got Scott Turner. It all goes through Scott Turner. The defense, it's a lot of pressure on that defense when we're not scoring. Like, we have a talented enough squad to score, but Scott Turner waits till the score is not in our favor to start mixing up the play calling. This is going to be a problem. Like, you're going to have to get out on them. Where this going to be one of those grinded out. So you're going to have to, the run game got to look better than last week. Man, the running game got to look a lot better. Offensive line, I hope y'all feel some type of way. Offensive line, running backs, I hope y'all feel some type of way. Because you're going to have to make up for that one. Run the football. It still ain't nothing changed. Run the football. And I don't know. You got to get Curtis Samuel involved. I'm going to keep saying that. I'm going to keep saying that. Like, what did we get him for? Like, what did we get him for? So, keys to victories. Them penalties, man, them penalties can't be nothing. We gotta cut that out. Offensive wise, run the football. Man, Terry, gotta eat. It's like you fading. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Maybe they doubling you out there, but you're still talented enough to make something happen. We need you. The Rook, Jahan Dotson, man, eat. He is actually, his game is surprising. I mean, you know, sometimes they look good in college, but it don't transfer to the pros. Oh, man, we might got us a young dog. But definitely offense, man, we're going to definitely have to mix it up. The time of possession, yeah, I'm loving that. But the score has to, man, can we score 32? At least, can we score 30? All this 20 or at least 28, 27. Just low scoring. Can we get some good red zone play? If we're able to get in the red zone. Man, special teams. Sly. What we doing? What we doing, Sly? We gonna need that leg to be on fire. It's time. It's time. So you gotta you gotta come with a quality game on offense and defense, and then they got the nerve to be talking about who's starting at quarterback. Man, Taylor Heinicke is starting at quarterback. And I say that only for what I also told my subscriber. I'm a rewind it. Carson Wentz is a sitting duck back there. Man, he's a sitting duck back there. I don't know what the block scheme is, but it seems like when the defense see Carson Wentz, the opposing defense see Carson Wentz, man, they want to eat. Like, man, it's sweet over here with him. So I don't know. Special teams. It's going to keep being the same script because it's the same movie. We got to just add some more role players. Supporting cast. No penalties. Red zone efficiency. No turnovers. Defense, bend but don't break. And try to eat as far as Deshaun Watson goes. And we should be fine. Hey, if one of the quarterbacks, put it like this. Whoever you start, if something happened, if they sticking up the joint early and you feel like it's a controversy, you bring your quarterback in immediately. And I'm like, Sam Howell. Put the Rook in, man. We done seen what these two guys can do, man. Let Sam Howell get some burn. Especially because this race is so tight and that you're even thinking of having a quarterback controversy at this time. Tells me, man, that we're not going to win. It's either this is motivation. This game is big because this game will be motivation for us to turn everything around. Cleveland, and then you got Dallas to end that thing off, man. What we doing? So it all starts in Cleveland. But hey, quarterback controversy. Who starts? Taylor Heinicke or Carson Wentz, the turnover king, versus Mr. Are You a Leader? I say throw in the Rook, Sam Howell. Hey, like this video, share this video, comment, and subscribe. Hey, I'm just asking.